What's up, guys? It's me. I forget it's Tuesday because I'm watching The Flash when the video's supposed to be up by then, 24. And today I'm going to give you guys some Duel videos like I've done before, but this time I'll actually be narrating it because the last ban list, now that Inzektors Hornet's out at 3, I am on a mission to find my Inzektor deck. So this week, we're going to see me playing a couple games that I was playing earlier over the weekend with me just using a pure Inzektor build and me just dueling with it. So if you're excited to see that, like the video right now and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell notification if you're old. All a bunch of other stuff you need to know in the description down below. With that being said, let us get to the fucking duels. Like what am I doing? Lower this volume because this will murder me. Stop. Switch over. I gotta. Now it's me moving around. So like I said, yes, I have a pure Inzektor build, which is just purely main Inzektor monsters, me just using it because Inzektors at 3, and then you come to realize the main issue that Inzektors have, they don't have an engine. Like, if you just had an engine, it would help have consistency. So it doesn't matter how many pot dualities, how many, a Law of Darknesses, how many upstart goblins I can fit in a deck. It just doesn't matter. Once you block them off from their deck, they have nothing to do. Yeah, let's go to this replay. This was when I realized, oh shit, here's somebody using an Inzektor deck with an actual engine. So I got to see how it worked out for them. And you guys get to see how I went up against them. We actually did a match because I was actually impressed with the fact that I actually went up against somebody with an Inzektor deck. So this is me using I tried to throw in the Malicious because I tried to say, alright, the Inzektor monsters got to get them in the graveyard. So I had Armageddon Knight in there because I had the Giga Mantis and the Giga, the Centipede, bigger one, the Giga Weevil and the Giga Centipede. I had, Armageddon Knight and Dark Grepher in there because it's just an extra summon, get them in the graveyard. So I just threw a Malicious in there too to maybe help get somewhat of an engine. But, and then I had with the Inzektors with their equipped cards, you know, you guys see what it's old. I had something, it just didn't really go anywhere. I had an idea in my head, it just really didn't go anywhere. And as we can see, he is beating my ass. I had nothing. My mustache is really killing me. My turn. See what I can do. We try to pull out Horn. We try to do that. He brings out his other card. Yeah. Pop that. Use that to pop the other two monsters. And then he gets his effect. I attack him. I believe I had nothing left. I know he has his cards that he can go in his graveyard, but I don't think he had anything stronger than what I had. But I really wasn't thinking about some of the shit that he could do. So summons out his monsters, and then he makes all these extra plays to show off. Ooh, look what my Inzektor deck with an engine can do. So I was kind of impressed with him that he had all this. So we ran it back for round 2, and my thing is that I think he ran into the problem that I ran into earlier. Was that wait, I went second, so let me switch over. So I think he ran into the problem that I ran into, which was, oh shit, I don't have a consistent engine. The engine that I had isn't consistent, so sometimes you're gonna brick. You're gonna brick hard playing Inzektors. That's the biggest issue with them that I'm having, especially that I learned from going up against this guy with his Metal Foes engine. He tried to even move my cards around, and I just giving me that kaiju is probably the worst thing he could have did. Especially like if you didn't have the other kaiju, you're getting rid of my monster, but I'm gonna always have another one in my hand. They had my old, search that out for my next turn. I was just setting up for my next turn, and I already knew he didn't have anything on his field, so I didn't need to go for the overkill. The Monster Reborn. Centipede into the Giga Mantis, destroy my card, but now I have a monster that he has a monster, but now he can already see where I'm getting ready to go with it. And use Hornet for Giga Man. Then I get my thing. I think I just didn't go for overkills. I was just taking my time to see what more could his deck possibly do. But there's not really much Inzektors can do because they don't swarm the fucking field. You need something that first play to get you search up, you swarm the field, like just something just to build that field up. Because that's their problem, is that if you have them, the field built up, that's not their up. It's just getting to that point in one turn. It's really, really hard. They can't do that all in one turn. That's their biggest issue that I have with them. So even right now, I believe I have like more worm baits, more spider eggs, just to get the tokens, just to get into the Inzektors Link monster. So I won that one, and then we have our last one where you can see I lost the match. Doesn't matter with the Ash Blossoms, the Effect Veilers, all these different cards that I have in the deck just to help, because the deck doesn't have an engine. So you try to have some type of anti-meta help just to help you out with certain decks. And look at him just boom, bouncing off his plays. And in this duel, I made a I don't even say I made a misplay. I was just being stupid. And I don't even say it was a misplay. If I just wouldn't have had destroyed a certain card, I probably would have won. I just wasn't thinking straight. I was rushing, you know. Twin Twisters. See when I destroyed his 2 face down cards. I didn't need to destroy the Metal Force combination. Should have got rid of his other Pendulum monster to break his scales. But, like I said, you drew one anyway. It would have, you never know. You could have drew one and just went right back into the same old shit. But I probably shouldn't have destroyed that. I think at this point in the duel, I just checked out. Didn't care. Did not care. And then, yeah, Dark Graphic just break. And I think after this duel, I threw out the Dark Graphic, Armageddon Knight, and the Malicious, because it was just like, that's not a consistent engine, even with, because those aren't enough warrior monsters. So even if I do summon his Zod and get rid of those equip cards from the deck, it doesn't really bring out anything. Even if I added a Shadow Mist, that's 4 extra. That's not enough to guarantee, because I could draw that. It's not enough for consistency purposes. Because I even threw in Mass Change 2 to give me, because since they're all dark monsters, to help me get to whatchamacallit, Dark Law. Maybe I should throw in some Gozen matches in there too to help out, but this just wasn't it. And then this one, I believe it's not a long duel. This one's pretty short. I think we both just kept making misplays, and we both just realized that we suck. Card destruction, me, I shouldn't have let that happen. But probably should have held off on it, but it's all good. Summons out his Zod, he goes into his place to search out other cards, he's building up his field, he has a danger engine, danger monsters. You guys know I hated anything with a danger engine. I thought about adding Sky Strikers or danger monsters in there, mainly I never thought about adding dangers, even though they're dark monsters. If I did add goals in the match, it would help them out. But no, I didn't want to do that. Because even with that might help. I might try it out, see how I feel with it. Because it might help you get some of those Inzektors in the graveyard that you would want to get extra plays off of. And they benefit from being in the graveyard because it's something extra that you can summon. So once he summoned his Chariot Beast and realized I had Dark Law on the field, he realized there's nothing else he can do. So yeah, guys, that's the duels that I have for you guys this week using Inzektors. I know it's not much. I know it's nothing really impressive. It's just me just having a refresher course back into Inzektors and me just messing around with certain ideas. Nothing really solid yet. So I am open to you guys' input. Please comment down below any thoughts, ideas, deck engines, tips, or tech cards you think that this deck could use. I should probably show the deck profile, but I keep fluctuating the deck, so I don't think it'd be really meaningful right now. You guys know that just as long as it has the Hornets, it has the Dragonflies, it has the Link monsters, and all those extra deck cards. You can pretty much do a lot from there with the special summon and swarming the field and popping cards. So I'm open to all suggestions. Comment down below, let me know. And until then, guys, I will see y'all next week.